Peter says to Jesus, I think it's 26 if I'm right, 26, 31. Then Jesus says unto them, Matthew 26, 31. Then saith Jesus unto them, all you shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and that's in the Old Testament, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad. But after I am risen again, I will go before you in Galilee. Now look at what Jesus says. The people of this world will come, and they're going to bring fear upon everyone. They're going to take somebody powerful.
I didn't see where you were reading.
26:31 in Matthew.
26:31.
I said 35. I was over here.
Look what it says. Then said Jesus, all you shall be offended. You hear the word? Offended. Because we are not like the world. But they're going to come and take somebody to make an example out of them. And then you become offended. Because you're part of that person that's going to get used as an example. Fear is coming upon you. Worry. Whether it's your family, you, or whatever. Remember, Peter had a family. Peter had a house. He had a mother-in-law. So what was going through his head at that time? But it was, you can tell it was the flesh. It wasn't spiritual. Then he says, but Jesus says, all you shall be offended. That means every one of you is going to do this. You're going to run from me and hide from them. Because of me this night, Jesus is going to be tortured and then killed. That's the greatest fear. And look at the fear they give us. They were not going to buy or sell coming. And you can see how they're taking evil that Bibles reveal and making evil good and good evil. That's because if you don't have that wisdom, you're running into fear. You're starting to get offended. But watch this. And I will smite the shepherd, which is Jesus Christ, and the sheep, which is the disciples and all the followers of Jesus. You will be scattered. Will we allow this to happen? We have to hold together. If we don't hold together and Satan separates us, he already did it with Judas Iscariot. He's already taken one of the 12. He's already separated one. Are they all going to do the same? He was after Peter. Peter was the next one. And look at what he did. Peter answered and said boldly, though all men shall offend because of thee, yet will I never be offended. We don't even know what's coming. That's why Jesus says, deal with today. Don't look at tomorrow. Because if you worry about tomorrow, you're not going to be able to deal today. Jesus says, verily I say unto you, that this night, before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me what? Not once. Not going to deny me twice. You would deny me 3 times. Now just put yourself in that shoe today. How many times did we deny Jesus Christ in our life today? Well, how many times we didn't speak up when somebody said something against Jesus Christ or against your faith and you kept quiet? How many times did we deny Jesus Christ because we were offended? Do we do this every day? This is where iron gets sharpened with iron. This is when fire is tried, our faith. We have to fight back and give back all the pleasure to Satan says, I don't want it. Take it back. And start standing up for your faith with all the brothers and sisters in Christ. Because what happened? And it did happen. In Matthew 26. After Jesus was taken. Now Peter sat outside. He was taken in the palace. And the damsel came unto him. Thou art with Jesus of Galilee. What did Peter do? I'm not going to read the whole story. We read the story. What did Peter do?
in that short time, within the hour. Within the hour, 2 hours. I got feelings within the hour. Because every time he went somewhere, somebody saw him. People know we can't hide the righteousness in us. We can't hide the goodness of God that's in us and the teaching of Jesus Christ. When you walk that world, if you don't curse and swear and use vanity, dress half naked out there, well, you won't be recognized. But you dress appropriately like a morally Christian follower of Christ, they'll see you without you saying a word. They'll know that you're a Christ.